Okay, guys, so what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do a little bit of FT8. Uh, so I decided to do this kind of on a whim, and I wanted to test out my layout. So I can sit here and talk to you guys about FT8, what I'm operating with. Um, you'll see I've got PSK reporter over here on the one side, or actually be on the we were pointing the wrong way. Well, you got the ham clock here, and then, okay, I'm going to come over here. The FT8, not the FT8, the PSK reporter's on the other side. I'm using a G106, Xiegu G106 transceiver, and a ATU 100, one of these little portable QRP antenna tuners. Now I actually think this antenna tuner may handle up to 100 watts, but I haven't tried it yet, so I may try it with an 857D and see how it works as well. So we're going to see what we get on PSK reporter, and we're going to try some FT8 tonight. I haven't done this since last weekend, and I finally got it working and what it was to work and do what it's supposed to do. So if the camera looked kind of off, so it might be the way it's set up. I'm trying to let you see the screen and kind of blur out some of my chair and everything over here. But we're getting good reception. I'm on an end-fed antenna. We're going to try to see if we can transmit. We're going to find there's a gap in here somewhere. Not putting out very much wattage, so let's see what we can do. We'll go ahead and see if I can. Yeah, I'm on the CQ message, so go ahead and hit transmit, and we'll see what we can do. Maybe things will work like they're supposed to. 4.4 watts out, and that's on 40. We're on 40 meters. I'll have to pull up my FT8 map, refresh it, and see. Let's hold on a minute and see if we're actually getting out. Okay, yes we are. Popped up some bubbles on there, and we're getting out. We'll see what happens here. Someone might actually come back to us on one of our CQs, and we'll see. I know a lot of guys that don't like FT8. I use it occasionally, and main reason being is I want to see what I can accomplish with very little wattage. I'm only using like 4.4 watts. I'm running QRP power, so I'm only running just a bare minimum of power, and I want to see what it'll do, who I can contact. I mean, I could do this with single sideband too, and I haven't tried it yet, or we'll try it with this rig one day. We'll probably try to do it out in the field somewhere, and also I'm planning on using this rig for Morse code, so that's another thing that I'll be doing with this rig is using it for Morse and trying it out with that. So we'll sit here and we'll let these messages go out, these CQs, and we'll see what happens, and maybe something will come of it. I did make a few contacts last time that I did this, and wasn't many, it was just a handful. But it did prove one thing, that I can run a minimum amount of wattage and actually make some contacts on FT8. I don't necessarily have to run a ton of power in order to make contacts on FT8, so that was one of the things that I wanted to see what, and two, wanted to see what this little rig could accomplish. Just running the bare minimum. Okay, we got one here. KN4TYK. We got a KN4TYK. I need to pull up, I got another PC here. I need to pull up QRZ. I'm going to pull it up on this screen. That way I can see where these are located. And we'll see if our message gets back to him. Yeah, minus 16 back to me. I got the Roger. Let's see. QRZ. Okay, we're going to go to QRZ. And we're going to see if we can look up these calls and see where these guys are at. And we'll try it. I specifically have this set up for set up like this, so on this workstation, so I can have like a place where I can come and do other experiments with stuff. So it doesn't, what this one is. Okay, KE8YOQ. Let's see how that one works out. I don't think the other one completed. He never did get back with me again. Sometimes it works like that. That you may not. And then, so I don't like. I'm gonna have to fix some of these colors on this. They're hard to see. Let's see where this one's at. KE8YOQ. This one's Cincinnati, Ohio. So I don't know. I guess we'll halt this and see. That was KE8YOQ, and so far not doing too well on that one. I got to get rid of this yellow. I hate that. It's not working too well. Okay. Okay, he came back. Minus R4. So sometimes it's weird like that. That you'll quit transmitting and then all of a sudden they'll come back with your signal report, and then you can finish the QSO. Some people may not say that's much of a QSO, but it's just, signal dB exchange, decibel exchange, acknowledgement, and then 73, and then we can log it, and then that's it. So that's good to go. So that was Cincinnati, Ohio on that one. So I've got to, and we've not transmitting. Let me go to settings. Let me find these colors. I don't like that yellow. Some of these colors. try to get some colors on here that I can see. Do this one, W8TMB. I'm not sure if that's. Some of these colors suck. We'll see. Halt it. Again, I have to do some adjustments on these colors because I'm using dark mode and the screen is so far off the floor. I'm gonna have to change these. Try to get some of these set so they're not so terribly bad. I don't know. That green really sucks. Now somebody's parked over here on this one, so I'm gonna have to move. I'll come down here. I don't know how I got way up there. Park right down here. Let's erase everything. I like to keep these colors where I can see them real well. I'm gonna have to sit back. So it's kind of hard because I should have put this monitor a lot lower. I may end up having to take it down and mount it a different way. It'll really heck on the neck. We'll give the radio a break for a minute. We'll see what we can find next. Let me pull the PSK recorder and see. So we got a lot. We're picking up a lot on stateside. If you can see the, let's see. Let's refresh it. Okay. I'll have to go over here. Some of this. I'm trying to make it you guys can see. PSK recorder screen. Might have to. Okay, here we go. Now you can kind of see where we're at. This is what's showing when I'm transmitting. So I can kind of transition back and forth. So I'll go back to this one, and you can see that's kind of like what's going on with the signals. Some of these colors I'm gonna have to adjust them, like this green. It really bugs me, and I can't get it. These colors are really bad. They're really bad on the eyes. I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting these colors taken out. Let's see. Let's come down a little bit. This don't look too bad in here. I might park over in here somewhere and try it right there. Let's erase that. Maybe we'll transmit. We're gonna try it again. We'll see what we got. So alright. Nah. Halt that. Reading back on the wrong message. Sometimes that happens. You're on the wrong message and you got to go and you got to fix it. Alright. There we go. It sticks. I don't know why. I don't know if there's if it's something I need to get it where it changes back where it's supposed to go, back to the CQ. I was big back when there was a lot of activity on it and people were using JT65, and I don't even know if there's any activity on JT65 anymore. I haven't looked. Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you if JT65 is a thing anymore or not. But I used to work it a lot. I made a lot of contacts on JT65 on my FT857D. Probably where I filled up a lot of my EQSL stuff on the old logbooks. And so, those of you that do work FT8, there's a website you can go to, and if you want to put it in this dark mode, it's pretty simple to do. You just have to follow a few instructions. I'll probably do a video later on. There's some videos already out there on how to do this, but I may do a video myself on how to put your WSJT-X in dark mode, and it's not hard to do. Just a few steps and you can have it in dark mode. It's a lot easier on the eyes, except for the colors. I don't like those. Some of them I can't hardly see them. So I'm still running about 4.4 watts, and I haven't refreshed PSK reporter to see where we're at on this. So far I'm kind of in a clear hole over here. I don't really have anybody on top of me, so I don't know. We'll see. I may end up doing this live one day. I know, like I said, I know there's some people out there that don't necessarily care for FT8, and you know that here on my channel we do a little bit of everything, so I don't just limit myself to FT8. I'm not one of those that I'm going to do FT8 every single day. I've got to swap it up for my sanity and everybody else's. I just don't. I'll go on and I'll do, you know, single sideband. I want to do some Morse code. Maybe try some WinVera. I've seen some videos on that, and it's interesting, and I'd like to try that. So that's something else I'd like to do. So hopefully, let me make sure my video's still running. Yeah, we're at 19 minutes. I'm not going to make this too long. 4.5 watts now. It went up a little bit. SWR is at 1.1716. We're getting 4.4 watts out to the antenna is what it's saying now. Whether any of that's accurate or not, I don't know. I can't tell you for certain because I don't know how accurate these little. Okay, here we got somebody. Let's do this one. KM4LRH. We're going to see where KM4LRH is at. Find my spot. KM4LRH. Hopefully Gulfport, Mississippi. So we got that one. Now we have another station with an H call. And I think we're going to complete this QSO on that one. We're going to try this HI. I don't know. Hopefully we'll KM4LRH will be ending on this one with a 73. Okay, alright. And we're going to try this one. Let's see. We're going to look him up. Let's look. Let me get my cursor over here. So that was Gulfport, Mississippi. This one's HI8WJI. HI8WJI. Okay. So we're looking this one up. Dominican Republic. Juan Mendez, Dominican Republic. So we're being heard in the Dominican Republic. Hopefully. Okay, let me log this one. That one's good. Hopefully HI8WJI is still listening. And we're still trying. May not make it. We may not make it. May not make it on this one. We got South America popping up on PSK recorder. I'm going to refresh it. Okay, refreshing it. Let me expand out here and see. Expand on that and see what we got here. I think we're going. I don't think we're going to be able. We may have to shut this off and see if he comes back. She's way up on the other end of the. We'll see. I don't look like we're going to get him. Race. Okay. And we're going to go back down. And somebody's in that spot right there or not. Let's see, 1258. A little bit of separation right there. Okay. Try it. We'll try keep calling CQ. Keep it going. Won't run the video too much longer. We're at 23 minutes on here. We're just trying to see how this is working. And again, like I said, this is a Xiegu G106, and it's one of those battery operated antenna tuners. It's got the battery built in it. I've got to remember to recharge this thing one day too. And we're running off a 133 foot in-fed antenna that's running into it. So we got a 13 it's a Pyramid 13.8 volt power supply that's running this thing that we're powering it with. And so I don't have no way to display QRZ information from this spot over here, but we are so far we're still doing good. We're in our range on our SWR and everything. Now I haven't tried 20 meters. I could go up and try 20 and see if there's anything going on up there. May do that here in a minute. A swap. This is really not, I mean, we made maybe 2 or 3 contacts on here, but we're not really doing all that well on 40. Usually what I'll do is I'll jump between 20 and 40 and see what I can find, and then I'll, you know, change up, and things look kind of like they're not panning out. We may just move here in a minute. We'll give the radio a break and let it cool down. But the interface is the D19 interface that interfaces with the G106. Now I don't know if this is the G106C or the G106. I don't remember when I bought it if it's the C model. But so far as this is concerned, the FT8 seems to be doing fine. I had to use the ICOM 7000 setting for this rig because the G90 setting that they say that you should use with it doesn't work. At least it doesn't work for me anyway. So I think I'm gonna abandon 40 and go up to 20. Well, I don't know. Okay. So KO4OIG, just let me see where they're at. Getting a lot of 4 calls that are picking us up. KO4OIG. So let's see. Ocala, Florida. So we made it into Florida. On 4.6 watts of power. 4.6 watts, 4.5 watts out according to this. So, and it fluctuates. It's up and down. It seems like when the radio is really warming up, the power starts to increase. I was going up to 4.7 now. So hopefully we get to 73 on this and we get to log it, because so far it seems like it doesn't look like it's maybe it's gonna come back. Sometimes I have to stop transmitting and then the 73 will come through on their end. Let's try it. Well, I don't know if this will work or not. It could work. We'll try it and see. May not. I think that might have done it. Okay. I think that done it. So, I think that did it. Alright, I am going to abandon 40 and I'm going to go up to 20. So we'll erase I'm trying to figure out. Okay, erase that side. That way we got a clean slate to work with. And then I'm going to go change PSK recorder and go up to 20. Let's opening, we'll jump in there and we'll try it. So we'll see how this works. 20 can be a little bit crowded, so I have to go way up on this end and try it up in here somewhere and see. We'll see. Got somebody right there. Come over a little bit. So I try not, even with running like 3-4 watts of power, 5 watts of power, I try not to be like right on top of somebody else. I'm trying to give everybody's, myself and everybody else space on the waterfall to make sure I'm not in somebody's way. So we're going to give it a shot here. Let me erase this. And we're going to see what happens. And then we'll check our PSK reporter and see what we got on 20. Then we'll go from there. I don't know what the power output will be. Fixing to find out. 4.2 watts. We'll have to tune the antenna. Let me hold. Okay, now. Sometimes you have to push that button on that. You have to push that button on that tuner to reset it, because it only holds memory for one band at a time. So I can't really. It's just not showing the SWR like I want it to. Keep saying tune. Okay, well, 1.50. Look like at 1.5. Keep skipping back to tune. I don't know. Let me check this out and see if we're actually getting out. Yeah, showing we're getting out. Should be. Sure it is getting back. Yeah. Not too bad. Just don't know why it's not showing the SWR like on 40. It did show 1.58 on the SWR, so I don't know if that's. So I may have to cut the radio off and then cut it back on and see if it's. It could be the fact it needs to be charged, this tuner, so I don't know. So I'm not sure I'm not sure how this tuner's doing as far as, let me do this. I'm going to halt and transmit, and I'm going to turn the radio off. I'll be going to stop the hopefully. I don't know, guys. Looks like have a major malfunction going on here. We have a screen where we have no I just have to kill the power to it. Try it. Let's try it again. Alright, we're back. It's very peculiar sometimes with these things. I don't know what they retry. Erase. Okay, we're back up again. I'm gonna try to transmit again and see what happens. So we'll see. And it's still saying tune, so I don't know. So I don't know if it's got something to do with this infed antenna, this 133-foot infed. Could be. Not sure. What's going on with this, because last time I used this when it was looking at the SWR, it worked like it was supposed to. That was on 20 meters, and on 40 it seemed like it's doing fine, and now on 20 it don't seem like it's working like it should. It is showing 95% efficiency, so I'm assuming that's right. I'm not going to say it is. I might have to, let's do this. Come on. Halt. Turn this thing off. And then turn it back on and see what we have. Let's see if get this thing to work like it's supposed to. Now it still kicks it back, says tune. It says like 1.5. Just don't understand why it's doing that. I mean, we are getting out, and that is showing on PSK reporter where our signal is getting out. I would like to figure out a way to make it where it would do, it would say QRP on the standard messages. That way, you know, I could kind of have it set up for that, because I know some people are probably running more wattage than what I'm running. Maybe if I run the slider up. I ran my slider up some more. Let's see. Reset, see what happens. It may not show right SWR this time either, so I don't know. 1.49. So they're not exhibiting any loss as far as the antenna, what the tuner's saying, so I don't know. I'll just have to figure out this tuner. And so far, we're not getting any answers back on this side, so I'm gonna halt this for a minute. I'm gonna come down here in this area and drop it down. Unless somebody's right there. We're way down there. Just erase. And we'll try it again. Well, like I said, these little tuners that you get off of eBay, they're made in China, and I don't know how good they are or anything. This is more or less a test. The little radio's getting hot. It's getting hot in the back. I don't really need a fan to blow on it. So maybe one of the things we have to do is put a fan behind it, let it blow on it, get some air. I think we're having better luck on 40 than we were on 20. So far I haven't gotten anybody responding to me on 20. There's really just nothing. Even though it says, I'm looking at PSK Reporter, I'll show you what it shows. We'll go back. Here we go. So that's my PSK reporter, and that's what it's showing about my signal on 20. Let's refresh that and see. So that's my 4.7 watts. 4.7 watts on 20 meters on FT8. Let's go back to the FT8 screen. I thinking that I'm probably going to go back to, I'm probably going to go back down on 40 before I shut this down and try it again down there and see what happens, because so far, hit halt, give it a rest. So far I'm not getting any responses on 20 at all. So I think we're going to go we'll go back down to 40. Let's hit a raise. Raise. There we go. 10. And so I'm going to find a spot here somewhere. Go right here. Try it there. Way up at the top. Let's see if this tuner exhibits the same thing on the back on 40 where it's not showing the SWR. Try it again and see what happens. It may be the antenna. Okay, we're showing 5 watts out, 98% efficiency. So it has something to do with the antenna, I believe, because when I was using it on 20, I was showing nothing on the tuner. It wasn't cooperating as far as it would show it for a minute. It would say 1.58 or 1.50, and then it would go away. So this is actually showing the this is actually showing. Let me see what this is. May have to move again. Really packed in here. It's hard to find a spot where you're not like right on top of somebody. Move over a little bit. There we go. And erase my screen. Okay, now we're back at it. So we're showing 5 watts out now. We're going to try it here for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to give it up and see. Let's go back on PSK recorder and change this back out. Let's see. And go back down to 40. And refresh it. Okay. And knock it out a little bit. So that's where we stand on 40 right now. Show you. That's what we got on 40. So they're doing a lot better running this antenna, this end-fed antenna on 40 than I was on 20. So for some reason this antenna, and it's 133 feet, so I wonder if I went down and done 80 meters on FT8, would it work better too down there? It may even be flat, but I don't know. I'd have to try it to see. Okay, so there's one there. Alright, KA9JCP, and we'll look him up. Let's see. KA9JCP. Wisconsin. So we got one in Wisconsin, and hopefully this will work. Look down his page and see what he's on. Okay. We got him logged. And we can erase that's another one. We got another one. So I'm probably gonna try one more. It's 8:42. I'm probably gonna call it here in a minute, and then like I said, I'll try one more in time. But it seems like that this is working better on 40 meters than it is on 20. I don't know how it'll do on the other bands. It'd be nice if there was a way to run that relay where I could swap between antennas and try it on different antennas and see how it would work. But right now we're on the end fed. I do have a vertical out there, and I don't know how efficient it is as far as it's a BTV4. Uh-oh. So I think I'm fixing to shut it down here, guys. I won't do any more, but we'll try this again another day and see how this works, and we might experiment a little bit. We may see if we can get this antenna switch over here or somewhere in between where we can switch between other antennas and see how things work. 73s, everybody, I appreciate you being here, watching the videos, and if you haven't done it, please like, subscribe, and share. We'll do a bunch of different stuff. Like I said, we'll do some Morse code, we'll do this. We'll try a bunch of different things, and like I said, it'll be a mix of everything. So don't just think that it's always going to be FT8 or always single sideband. We'll do more different things here. 73s, guys, it's the Radio Junkie. I'm out of here, and we'll see you the next time around.